Oh, we are back. Okay, cool. Okay. Look back to Ball X Pit. Do I have any new buildings to make here? I don't have any space, frankly. Can I expand? It's not available in the demo. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Bonus intelligence or bonus speed. I don't really have anything to work with here. Got more than enough sauce, so I can upgrade it. Can I remove it by any chance? Can I just get rid of it altogether? Because I don't know if I want it. Can't expand. We can't really rearrange it, but we can upgrade it. Okay. I'm not sure. I think we're chilling that. Let's see here. Can move at full speed while shooting. No special. You know what? Play the warrior again. We can go in the bone zone. Yeah, I think the probably the most valuable thing I got from high school was like they do like a work experience thing for a week, but then I completely ruined that by deciding for whatever reason that I wanted to work in a video game store. And I went down to the place and I was like, hey, can I work here for a week? And they're like, sure. And then I worked in a video game store. And why did I do that? Because, like, I mean, yeah, listen, it was great fun, but it's like hardly, you know, like it's hardly giving you like, it's hardly like a professional environment, dude. You know what I mean? It's not the most professional environment that you could ever imagine. You know what? You're in the first person that said this reminds you of Loop Hero, and I'm just like, man, people remember Loop Hero, like, holy. That's crazy. That, I don't know what, that is, I don't know what you're saying, man, but that's not the case, rest assured. That is most certainly not the case. There's gotta be a mega evolution in this game. You know what? Hold on, I'm tempted to, give me 1 second here. Hold on. Let me start over. It's Ball Twitter Pit, that's very true. Let's start over again here. Send me You send me on the bleed though, I appreciate that one. I don't know why I started again to do that, but like we're doing it again. No, I swear I was a dumb kid. I couldn't comprehend how in the movie Bolt the dog didn't actually have powers. I was like, why can't he super bark? That's so sad. Dude, I mean, like when I was a kid, and this is probably around the time when I was like considered vaguely gifted. I remember like seeing the music video for "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears, and I had to hide behind the couch because she like really scared me for some reason. I don't know if it was because I was like, I don't know if there was like some awakening within me where I was like, ooh, women. But I was like, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get out of here. I'd hide behind the couch. And it was on a lot, because it was, as we all know, it was very popular. It was very popular in the early 2000s. You know what? Level me up. How do I get the game? What can I have this on? Steam. It's like, it's not out yet, though. It's like only a demo, unfortunately. So it's part of like Steam Next Fest, and it is probably one of the better ones I've played so far, if not the best one. Okay, baby. You know what? Just level me up. That's fine. Only one. It's so yeah. It's only demo early. I don't know when it's coming out. I think it just says coming soon, which is very unhelpful. But I will admittedly give this game 5 big booms. Do you know what I think the hardest thing about whenever they do the boom and doom meter? I don't know if anybody cares about the Costco guys anymore, but it's because like it takes so much time. Like they are admittedly they're giving every single boom a lot of care and a lot of thought, but I'm just like, oh my god. They do like the first 2 booms and you're like, oh my god, what's next? A 3rd boom? Oh god. Like, hurry up, man. I know that I could just scroll off, like, and I should just scroll off, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta commit to the bit, man. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta just, you gotta write it out, man. Me after 4 booms. Oh my god, what next? A 5th boom. Oh my god. I did the video of, like, them doing a cameo. And it's like them talking about somebody like did a cameo being like, hey man, my cousin recently died, can you like give him like 5 big booms or something? It's just like, it's just absurd, man. It just like, I just don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's very sweet. You could argue it's sweet somehow. It probably is sweet. I don't, maybe it's sweet. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Me never having seen a Costco guy's video in my entire life. There's no way they could do a 5th boom here. The Rizzler surpassed the Costco guys. I haven't seen much of the Rizzler recently, and that's like making me sad because I was like, he was definitely my favorite character. I liked it. I think his name was like Joe. He does like dancing videos on Instagram. I see him on Instagram reels. He got some moves, man. He like dances in his living room with his friends, and I'm always like, man, that seems like fun. As much as like people are like, oh, it's brain rot content, like blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what, man? Just let people dance. Like, well, let a guy get a little bit derpy with it every now and then, man. Why people gotta hate like a guy getting his derp on? You know what I mean? Makes no sense, man. Roll me up. Okay, we've managed to get like every single thing that doesn't have a fusion. That's quite impressive, actually. Jersey Joe. I was gonna say like Long Island Joe. Okay, it's Jersey Joe. I was like, I was trying to think of like places, or I knew it was like around New York, but I couldn't remember like what it was. Give me an iron ball, please. Yeah, you know what, man? Just fuse me. Dancing stream when? I think it would be an embarrassment. I think I don't have the moves like Jersey Joe, unfortunately. I wish I had moves like him then. We do have to get like some degree of we gotta get some evolutions going here, man. Ouchie. You know what? Live me up. You know what? Live me up. It's fine. Charlie has some moves. I watched him like try and lick. So he got some cream on his nose. He's had some carrot cake yesterday, and like he tried to jump up to get some, and he got some on his nose. And I was sitting there like, man, this is just embarrassing, because I sat and watched him for about 6 minutes try and get like cream off his nose, and it was not happening. He just kept licking downwards, and I was like, you should try licking up, and that would probably do the trick. And he was just like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. And then he would lick his paw and then put his paws back down and not wipe the cream off his nose. And I was just like, man, this is embarrassing, man. You gotta hurry up. We gotta jump. What are we doing, man? Tell your friends and family. Let's make this summer the Boomsocks Battalion gets 1 million subs on the channel. Brother, if I could do 200k subs in 6 weeks, I honestly, like, I don't know. I don't even know how that's possible unless you're like, someone. I don't know who's even massive on YouTube, man. I don't, who's growing fast. I'm not like ISO speed, man. I don't know. I know my clientele, and it's like guys in their mid to late 20s. But unfortunately, most of them have jobs as well, I would say. So like, you can build it, doesn't inherently mean that they will come though. Okay, this build, no AoE, and it's scaring me a little bit. It's scaring me. There is. It's a fusion. It's not evolution. We got a lot of fusions, but we don't have no evolutions. Man, AoE is just like insanely good in this game. Like you don't know how good AoE is until you're like staring down the barrel of everything coming at you like this quickly. Yeah. One is in their upper 40s when the injury. Yeah, but you like probably have a job, so like you don't really count, unfortunately, man. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how to appeal to anybody beyond that demographic, because that's the demographic that I'm in. I mean, I'm not in my late 20s. I'm in my early 30s, but it's a difficult one. That being said, though, like I don't know if I mean, it would be a good test, I suppose. I'm kind of like, you know what, man, maybe, like, that would be a good test of patience, appealing to the younger demographics. Because then it'd like be like little, like, not dad boot camp, but like certainly like a little bit of practice for keeping the patience levels at like a tolerable degree. The Vision. Did you see the funny haha term with Ludwig literally broke all time league viewership in NA? So what did I have, like 12 people? Yeah, that's because like NA has always been a personality. It makes sense, like it makes complete sense, because like NA always will and have been like a personality region. But then they like stopped doing that, and they just were like, let's get like as many imports in as we can legally do, and nobody cares. There's no like homegrown talent, man. Like literally, it's just embarrassing, man. Everybody loves a little storyline, a little bit of razzmatazz, a little bit of showbiz. They don't care about like random people they never like cared of. Like, I don't know. It's a valuable lesson though, man. League of Legends teams realizing that people don't care about the team, they care about the players on the team, is like, you know what, man? You gotta learn. You gotta learn. As long as there's personalities, I don't know. Keep bouncing me. I'm really surprised that this run got there, if I'm honest with you, because like it just didn't seem like it was going where I wanted it to go, frankly. But here we are. See, I'm getting like knocked back every single time I shoot. It's throwing me off a little bit. They were there for the people in the tournament, not for League of Legends. League of Legends helps because, like, even though people hate it, people understand it. Like, or a lot of people understand it from like back in the day. Like, I'm always surprised that like how many people who like do YouTube in basically any capacity, especially if they're even tangentially related to gaming, it's like they have definitely played League of Legends. Because I remember like I had a conversation with CDog VA because we were doing like the Cowboy Bebop collab thing back like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, something like that. And we're like, oh, you know, we can maybe try and contact people from Trash Taste, and we contact their manager, and they're like, we'll pass it along, etc, etc. And then he followed me on Twitter, and I was like, oh, hey man, did you like get the message from your manager? Because like I was like wanting to talk to you. And he was like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I just play League, and I was like, oh. That wasn't what I was expecting. We need to get some freaking evolutions going, bruh. You know what? Send me straight back into hell. I don't know like what bleed could be for. Let's have a look here. I'm just like, there's a lot to work with here. I should get some levels up on you though. Send me back in. You could do the same thing. You don't need to be a 70k CCV. I could do what? Sorry, be part of like these tournaments. I mean, but like first of all, it's not like I'm like you might genuinely be right, but realistically speaking, it would probably help if like I was good. Because like even like Twitch Rivals, which I never got invited to, like ever, had low viewer streamers on it because they were good at the game, you know. But like, I don't know. I did get to do one single Twitch Rivals, and it was like the worst 2-3 days of my entire life. I think, like genuinely, it was. I didn't even get to play the game. I got to be the coach. Now what? Like I think I was Emerald at the time. What an Emerald player. What business they have? Being involved in that, I have no idea. But yeah, I was there, and I was organizing scrims for my team, and we sucked anyway, and it did not matter. But like, I was trying, and yeah, it was just another bad EU Twitch Rivals, as it always is, as it always will be, as God intended. It is what it is. It is what it is. Every single time they make it country versus country, and like, first of all, the UK doesn't have any talent. Let's be real with ourselves. Like, not like major professional talent here. Whereas, like, you know, plenty of people in the other countries are like on like, I don't know, tier 2, like, you know, I don't know what that, whatever league that is, teams. And I'm just like, oh my god, we have to fight Bows's team. Oh my god, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. We're so good. Bosh. But then it just evolves into like, and I'm not kidding, like a race war. What's the blue bar behind your cam for? Oh, it's my XP, yeah. Every single one of them turns into a race war, and I just don't like get it. I'll just never get it. It's always like people come in from another country and they start typing in the language of that country, and then I go to Google Translate and it's like some variation of like, you guys suck, you should end your life, and I'm like, okay, fantastic, great, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, cool. Anyway, you guys beat us and we're free, so like, I don't know why you're complaining, because like, yeah, we know we suck, bro. Like, you should be coming in and thanking us because we're free points, okay? Okay. That's kind of what we're after. There is an evolution. Huge news. And it becomes Ghost. Ooh, virus. It poisons them. Very swag. Yeah. The thing is though, like, you kind of can't really do it as like, can this thing die? It's difficult to do it streamer versus streamer because there are genuinely some streamers in countries, which is totally fair, that only stream in their language and they don't speak English, or they don't speak very good English. So they kind of like don't have an option. They have to play with people that also speak their language. So you kind of can't really like hate. In a way, I suppose. Just level me up. You know what? Move me at full speed while shooting. I think I already move at full speed while shooting, but just for the sake of brevity here. See, I don't want to just hit me that. Level 2? Huge. I live for insane Twitch chat messages. I know, but like there's drama behind the scenes and I have to be like the cheerleader that's like, everybody know, like we gotta keep fighting, we can maybe win, and then we're 0 wins, 8 losses, and then I'm like, okay guys, you know what, just go out there, give it your best at this point. Honestly, like, do what you gotta do, man. I don't know, because I mean, realistically, if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to them, but like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but if it's broken and we can't fix it, then deal with it, I suppose. And you know what? We did take 1 game, I think, from like the Czech team, and nobody beats the UK. I'll tell you right now, 9 times in a row. 6 times in a row? Yes. 7 times in a row? Apparently. 8 times in a row, almost definitely. But 9 times in a row. Absolutely. He doesn't pay attention to us. That's not true. You're lying. You're a liar. Give me the electronic city, please. What are we seeing on this one? A little ball? A lightning rod. Plants a lightning rod into enemies it hits. Okay. Okay, baby. I wouldn't mind another iron ball if you could do me a solid. Go, go, go. Iron and fire. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know, baby. I guess we could combine those two and give us like more space for more things. Burn X virus. Oh wait, I'm dumb. What am I combined the wrong thing. Whoops. I thought that was already a combination one. What am I doing? I'm trying to fill up the encyclopedia because now that's the goal. Remember when John Cena followed you on social media? Yeah. I felt really special until I realized he also follows like 500,000 other people. But it felt good for like a little bit. And I was like, oh, this will be a good video idea because people like will be like, what the hell? It's also a nice little flex. I think like B offhandedly mentioned John Cena. I was like, yeah, he follows me on Twitter. And then and she was like, does he? And I was like, yeah, but he follows everybody. And I was like, but I can send him a message for you if you want. I'll be like, John, do you want to come play Ball X Pet, please? It's a really cool game. I don't know. I frankly, I don't know what to go. Apparently, I'm doing no damage as well. You get followed by our Labour MP. Lucky you. Lucky you, dude. Wowee. When's the invite to the Met Gala? Arcsomnia, are you not like living? Oh wait, oh, you live in the UK now. You used to live in the States. That's it. That's the difference. Yeah. I was like, what the hell is a Labour MP following like some guy from like Arkansas or something, man? I know you're not from Arkansas. I'm just naming a place. You moved here in 2021 of your own volition, which is really surprising. When was Brexit? Were you allowed to be? Sorry, I know you're like married, and that's probably why. Because are you allowed to be here? I'm calling ice on this guy, dude, or whatever the UK equivalent of that is. Sure. I know I said it right, buddy. Because, like, people correcting that pronunciation is probably the only joy that people from Arkansas get in their lives. So, like, they love going into online Discord forums or servers and then, like, typing out where they're from, and then somebody will ask them in the call, like, where are you from? They'd be like, I'll type it for you. And then they type it, and then the person goes, Arkansas? And they go, actually! I'm cooked here, by the way. Like, I did get an evolution though, so I'm pretty happy with that. Go ahead and get a slingshot. Maybe fire some balls, some testicles. To be fair, we almost got the final boss, so we may actually mercifully somehow manage to make this happen. I'd love another attempt at a fusion though, because like getting one in a run just doesn't seem like it sparks a tremendous amount of joy in my bones, but I got a lot to deal with before they even deal with the boss, man. You know what? Hit it on the left side, hit it from the left? Sure. But yeah, I gotta actually deal with these ones as well. This has gotta be the lowest damage run to ever do it, if I'm being honest with you. And yet we remained. Gotta get that angle. I'm followed by Boomer GG. If you did a Lachlan plug, I got you. So who are either of those people? Sorry. I'm so sorry, man. I swear to God, I'm not. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I got my like finger on the pulse, and then you like name two names I've never heard of, and I'm like, I don't know, man. His hand is blocking your shots. Yeah, I'm trying to scoop it through, but. I'm doing damage. I've done damage to him. Well, not much, but it's a little bit. Cosplay as this wizard. Maybe one day. I actually threw out my wizard costume like literally 2 days ago, so that's a shame. It had been in a box, and it was probably, honestly probably was Spider City, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, no, I threw out my knight costume. I threw out my guy riding a dinosaur costume. I threw out my sumo wrestler costume. Big Fortnite streamer. I feel is he part of like the Australian people one? The Australian Fortnite people? Because I do tangentially have relation to that group, and that I knew Loser Fruit because we were on the same Twitch team like 12 years ago. Called Team Zoo. And that was also, and hilariously enough, I think I'm like the least popular person of that entire group, like to this day. I was on, it was with Pokelols, Renekton top only, Pokimane, and then Loser Fruit, and then so it's kind of, I honestly like a lot of them are like popular streamers now, and then me, who was here. Cowbell was on it as well, but he quit before he quit when he was on the up and up, so that's fine. Not Solar Renekton only, Renekton top only, which is a different person. He does like VR chat stuff, I believe. I do feel bad because like one of the only conversations I had with Pokimane was like, I think like a disagreement with her. She seems perfectly lovely, but like the reason the reason is so stupid when I tell you why. But like I definitely like she would 100% not remember, right? But at the time, she was not happy, and I was perfectly, because I was, you know, so it was because there was another guy on the team who was making like, I don't know what to call him exactly, like, it was gaming curious, so it was like fact videos and stuff. I don't know. It's like stuff like informational videos, and he was like, "Oh, every single one of my videos takes like 8 hours just to edit," and I was like, "That's not true." And he was like, "No, it is true. My editor tells me that's how long it takes to make. These videos are like, they take a lot." And I was like, "No disrespect, brother, but like, your editor is handing you like After Effects templates and a MP4 file. Like, there's not any shot that takes you like any more than like a couple of hours max, and that's like including rendering." And he was, you know, like, so and then I think it was like a conversation about like something really boring like time management, and I was like, well, I don't know, man. This guy, I mean, this guy's home was covered in like, he's a nice guy is the different thing, right? That's the hard part, right? But yeah, I was just kind of like, well, maybe we need to work on like time management or something like that. If you're really struggling to get videos out, then I don't know, maybe it's like better to go with another editor or something, because like this person's like screwing you over for sure. Like, they're doing the work, and the work is good. Like, believe you me, if you don't mind waiting longer than you have to, then whatever. But he was like freaking out because his videos were taking too long to make, and I was like, listen, man, you gotta get another editor. You gotta like get some time management situation worked on. And then like Pokemon was like, how dare you? And I was like, I mean, listen, man, somebody's gonna tell him that he's getting screwed over, but like nobody else in this group, in this call, actually edits videos. They all have someone else that does it for them. So like, I'm just being like honest. But to be fair, it was like nobody asked, so like I do get it, to be honest. Whatever. I kind of get it. I appreciate it. But I have to live with the fact that like there's every possibility that like opportunities come my way, and she might remember that was the thing that happened, and then she's like, I've got this like snapshot of like a vaguely, it wasn't even like rude, it was just like a disagreement from like 12 years ago that I'm gonna hold over this person's head, and like, I don't know, she probably wouldn't do something like that anyway. Just me overthinking. This is a ball pit. It wasn't, I wouldn't consider it good advice. Like, cause like, I will admit, like, I was in my very early 20s, and the good advice kind of just, like, to summarize what the good advice was, it was kind of just like the management / editing equivalent of just get good. So like, it wasn't very valuable. It was like, just to let you know, that doesn't take 8 hours, and I can confirm that. Like, if you were to pass this across my desk, I would have this to you in like 3 hours time. So like, I don't know like why it's taking like 2 days and apparently 8 hours of non-stop editing to make this, because it's just not true. You make it once. Okay, you make it once, you make the templates one time, and then it's all just like drag and drop at that point. You just change the information that's inside it. I'm gonna go ahead and like not assume the worst of people though. But because also I was like probably not nearly as patient as I could have been, because I was like 20 years old, so yeah, it is what it is, man. My sleep paralysis. Oh, did you chuck a gifted? Sorry, buddy. Hold on, let me pull this up. You did. Thank you so much, G-Mac. How do I close this to put it on this screen? Thank you very much, matey boy. Appreciate it. Ah! See, it doesn't give alerts on the YouTube side of things, which is really, really, really annoying. So I'm gonna actually have to keep my eyes on that one, but I appreciate it, brother. I really need to get something here. Sure, get that. Shoot some baby balls. His last $6 too. So true, man. Hey, man. Oh, thank you, J-Mac, with the 15 gifted subs with the message that reads, can't afford rent this month. Might as well give the last $30 to you. Keep up the great work. Love from Arkansas. Thank you so much, J-Mac, for the 100 gifted subs. Noodles for dinner again tonight. Can't afford to put the heating on. Loving the streams. Love from Arkansas. I'm from Australia. Sorry, buddy. Love from Victoria. Love from South Wales, Australia. I don't know where you were from, man. I was just doing a bit, man. Sorry, dude. It doesn't matter where you're from. I hope the bit still stands true here. G'day, mate. Having a tin of lager tonight for dinner. Can't afford food. Here's 100 gifted subs. Rents 4,000 AUD for a 1-bedroom apartment in Sydney, Australia. All the best. Lots of love. J-Mac. Now combine that new fusion with Earth. Is that a thing? Are you got like a Wikipedia open? Guys, if you gift Rossi, they'll bully you. I'm not bullying you, man. I'm just joking. Because somebody said that's the last of his rent money for one gift. That's his last $6, and I thought it was really funny. Because people do that, man. Not to me, obviously, but like, and I would go and I would actually fly off the handle if somebody was like, I can't. If somebody was like, I'm genuinely in dire straits, but I just had to give a gifted sub, I'd be like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, man. I need to get you a financial advisor, bro. We need to get you the Citizens Advice Bureau like immediately. We need an ombudsman here or something. See, the bomb you'd think would be AoE, and it is AoE very technically, but it's not the greatest. I mean, it's kind of, you know what? It's actually not. It's not as unswaggy as you. I'm in deep trouble, bro. I'm in deep trouble. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! See, the bomb is good, but it obviously has a cooldown to fire, which is less good. Just keep. Iron Ball! I'm absolutely fudged here, boys. That's my last 5. Another gifted from J-Mac. In debt now. Love the stream. Keep up the great work. This is my last $20. Wife's not happy, but what can you do? Sorry. Oh man, we did get. I think we did get. We did get an evolution though, which is pretty cool. Quartz Knight, thank you for gifting a sub to Moose Mail as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I love them. I love the jokes, man. I love it. You know what? Send me on you. Send me on you. Just trying to get some evolutions here. Let's have a look. Encyclopedia. No. Okay, so we've got all you. Well, they come with the game. So you got Bomb. We don't know what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13! 13. I don't think there'll ever be a funnier video than the compilation of like people donating to Dr. Disrespect like the week after he came back from having like been unfaithful to his wife. And I know that that's so like messed up to say, but it was really funny. Oh man, Quartz, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, man. People that the sub or the donation that's like, hey Doc. Love your advice to live life to the fullest. I've had sex with 3 different women this week. The wife's not happy, but what can you do? Oh, brother. It's so funny. Oh man, it's so good. it's I don't know, man. And you know what? I think you're free to laugh at it as well. I don't think there's anything immoral about laughing at it, which I think is the best part of the whole situation as well, frankly. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think that's very presumptuous of you, Ark. I don't think that just because someone is bisexual does not mean that they are anything other than monogamous. Monogamy rocks, bro. I'm pretty comfortable with just disappointing one woman if that's okay with you. I'm just kidding. Alley pipe. What can I say? Everybody keep coming in and be like, "This reminds me of Loop Hero. I'm gonna go play Loop Hero," and I'm like, "Dude, so true." But we can have both for sure. You still do another demos today? Yeah, I'm as much as like. Yeah, you don't want to take that. Well, let's see. I actually barely used the egg sack. I'm definitely not gonna be playing Ball Pit for 7 hours. I appreciate I have been playing it for over an hour. But we'll do a couple more runs and then Sneakramental. Okay. Ooh. I want iron ball. I'm not using nearly enough iron balls. Every single one of these is like the slowest. You know me? You know what? We're using a lot of baby balls with the X-Ax, isn't it? Okay. Now fire it well. I've been watching more Virgin Island recently. It is a TV show about people who've don't really want any of these, man. You know what? Give me that. We'll see what we can make happen. Hey Ross, lost a wife, can't afford rent. Here's a Prime sub for you. Really appreciate it, man. At the very least, when your life's falling apart, remember that you will always have ad-free watching on this channel, on only this channel as well. So for like 5 to 7 hours a day, like 5 days a week, you'll have no problem. You got no problems, buddy. You got all access. You got all access pass to this stream. There's gotta be an evolution. Yes. The ghost dice. Ooh! The Wraith! Yeah, let me up, buddy. Listen up, buddy! Okay, apparently the Wraith is kind of going crazy here, actually. It's freezing everything as well. Which is blooming huge news. I would like ball, please. Ball. Fishing me? Can you find something that these things combine with? And then get them to level 3. Like pronto. Did I say thank you to the Slurpee man? I think it didn't pop up on my thingy, but I appreciate it. I didn't want to pick that up, brother. What are we talking about right now? I don't think I'm gonna get involved in this conversation. What are we saying here? You're not giving me what I want. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Hurry up and die. Just keep firing. Yeah. Okay, the wraith ball's pretty good. It can like delay, it can stall stuff out, which is nice. I mean, we got a vampire. I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! Okay, I'm getting kind of clobbered though, admittedly. Yeah. Dude, do you know what I found when I was doing like cleanup and stuff? I found all of my talismans from the Jackie Chan Adventures TV show. Oh my god, I'm getting battered. I'm in the ground. We got one extra evolution. It's really hard not going just for like the, what'd you call it? AoE, man. Okay, I just clicked off of that like 3 different times. I misclicked like a bunch there. I got the Wraith though. No, I think we can call it there for some more ball XP. We'll move on to another game. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Please subscribe, like the video, check out the streams. Have a great day. Bye.